Now, listen now. I'm not over-exaggerating. And I'm not being biased because one of the fighters is from my hometown. I'm not being biased, but I'm going to tell you that this fight right here, this fight was so close. Now, I believe the right person won this fight, in my opinion, in my observation, in my analysis, and my evaluation, just with my experience in judging a lot of amateur boxing fights as an official. I'm telling you right now that this rematch, man, this rematch right here has a making of a part 3. And I say a part 3 because this fight can go either way. Either one of these guys have the ability to win. I do believe that the scorecards were in the favor of one of the fighters. By right, it should have been. I believe he won the fight. But let's get right into it. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about cool boy Steph, world champion Stephen Fulton. He's 28 years old. He holds a record of 21 wins, no losses, and 8 of those 21 wins have come by knockout. So he is an undefeated WBC champion. He stands at 5 feet 6.5 inches tall with a 70-inch reach. He stands as an orthodox fighter. His opponent, on the other hand, in this rematch is Brandon Figueroa, who's 25 years old. He's 23 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Of course, that 1 loss came by way of losing to Fulton. I believe it was a year ago in their much anticipated fight, and it was a great fight. But anyway, Figueroa, he has 18 knockouts out of those 23 wins. He stands at 5'8" with a 72.5 reach, and he's orthodox as well. These fighters are right there at the peak of their prime. I do think that both fighters have the opportunity to develop even more and showcase more of their talent. I don't think they reached their ceiling at all. Both of these are great fighters, but these fighters are going to basically be involved in a rematch because the WBC has announced yesterday that they've been mandated to do a rematch. So this is going to be a great fight again. I think it's going to be so electrifying that we will have a more definitive winner in the rematch because at this point, both fighters know each other in that ring. They know their strengths, they know their weaknesses, and I think both fighters have the ability to make adjustments. The fighter that makes the better adjustments inside of the actual fight will win it. I do believe that I will have a better, and more extensive breakdown and analysis as time progresses. So I need you all to stay tuned for a more deeper analysis and a breakdown of this fight without any bias, without any prejudice. Okay, I told you one of the fighters is from my hometown, so don't be looking at me funny because I'm representing my city, but I'm also looking at it from an objective standpoint as a fan of the sport of boxing. But this fight right here has all the makings of a classic, and if Figueroa wins, I wouldn't mind, the fans being rewarded with a part 3. If it comes out as a draw, I wouldn't be, surprised, nor would I be disappointed for it to be a triple or part 3 to this fight because the first fight was so close. And you know what I mean? And some people call it a draw. Some people said Figueroa won. Some people said Fulton won. But, the decision was made that Fulton won this fight. And so this is going to be a great fight. Ooh, man, they was getting it in. If you haven't seen the first fight, I recommend that you go and right back. I believe it is already posted on YouTube. Don't take my word on that. But I know I saw it on YouTube. I saw the fight live first, and then, of course, I always go back and watch certain fights like 30 times again. I don't know why I do that, but I do. And so Fulton and Figueroa, this is definitely going to be a qualification for the fight of the year. I can assure you that, even though we have a lot of great fights coming up in 2023, but this one, add this to your list and check this fight out between Fulton and Figueroa in the rematch. They're going to get it on. It's going to be a really good fight. So tune in back on this channel as I give a deeper analysis and a more thorough and definitive breakdown of both fighters' backgrounds, their strengths, and their weaknesses, and who possibly will come out victorious as the new or still undisputed WBC champion of the world. Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for manager Marty. Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.